That $30 screen protector you put on every new phone, you probably don't need it anymore. And no, this isn't reckless advice from someone who likes living dangerously. Modern smartphone glass has quietly gotten so strong that for most people, screen protectors are solving a problem that barely exists. We're not talking about small upgrades either. Today's phones are built with glass that can survive drops onto concrete, resist deep scratches, and take real abuse without cracking. So the question isn't, can you protect your phone? It's, are you protecting it from something that still matters? Let's rewind for a second. Back in like 2010, yes, you absolutely needed a screen protector. Those old phone screens scratched if you looked at them wrong. Put your phone in the same pocket as your keys? Well, congrats! You just turned your display into abstract art. But here's the thing, guys. We're not living in 2010 anymore, despite what your Spotify Wrapped might suggest. Modern flagship phones come with either Gorilla Glass Victus 2 Gorilla Armor or Apple's Ceramic Shield 2. These are not your dad's phone screens. We're talking about glass that can survive drops from over 6 feet onto concrete. The iPhone Ceramic Shield is literally reinforced with nano ceramic crystals, which sounds like something Tony Stark would invent, but it's real and it's on your phone right now. Gorilla Glass Victus 2 has been tested to withstand drops from 2 meters. That's taller than most people onto rough surfaces like asphalt. And Gorilla Armor, that bad boy has 4 times the scratch resistance of regular glass. 4 times! These materials are specifically engineered to handle the exact things you were buying screen protectors to prevent. So drops, scratches from keys and coins, and general daily abuse. Your phone screen is basically wearing invisible armor already. Now you might be commenting already, what about scratches? Well, here's the truth bomb. Most screen protectors are actually softer than your phone's display glass. Wild, right? Phone glass typically starts showing scratches at level 6 on the Mohs hardness scale, with deeper grooves at level 7. That's about the same hardness as quartz. You know what else is that hard? Sand, which is why beach days are still risky. But here's the kicker, most cheap screen protectors, they scratch way easier than that. They're picking up damage that your actual screen would have just shrugged off. So you end up replacing a $20 protector every few months when your naked screen would have been totally fine. But here's the trade-offs that nobody mentions, and we need to talk about this. You're actually sacrificing a lot when you put that protector on. So first up, touch sensitivity. Even the best protectors add a tiny layer between you and your screen. Most people don't notice this, but if you've ever wondered why your phone feels slightly less responsive, that's probably why. It's like wearing gloves while trying to thread a needle. Technically possible, but not ideal. Then there's clarity. Screen protectors can yellow over time, collect oils and fingerprints like a crime scene, and some cheaper ones straight up look cloudy from day one. You paid $1,000 and more for a phone with a gorgeous OLED display, and you're covering it with something that makes it look like you're viewing it through a shower curtain. And don't even get me started on the air bubbles, the dust particles, and the possible installation misalignment that will haunt you every time you look at your phone. It's like playing Operation, but the stakes are your sanity. Plus, here's the really sneaky part. Screen protectors can actually interfere with your phone case. Some cases won't fit properly with thicker glass protectors, causing the edges to lift. And once that happens, you've got a dust magnet that looks terrible and does not protect anything. But okay, I don't want to hate too much on screen protectors because they're not completely useless for everyone. There are some legit reasons you might still want one. So if you're reselling your phone in a year or two, a screen protector might help maintain that mint condition for a higher trade-in value. Buyers are picky and even micro scratches can dock your resale price. If you work in construction, on a beach, or anywhere with lots of sand and grit, yeah, protect that screen. Sand is basically kryptonite for glass. It's one of the few things that will scratch Gorilla Glass. And if you're just that kind of person who drops their phone more often than they check their email, well, a tempered glass protector might give you some psychological peace of mind. It's like a security blanket but for adults with very expensive rectangles. Privacy screen protectors are also legit if you handle sensitive information and you don't want the person next to you on the subway reading your texts. Well, that's less about protection and more about privacy. So here's my take, folks. If you got a modern flagship phone from the last 2 years, you probably don't need a screen protector. The glass technology has finally caught up to a point where it can handle normal daily life without backup. So save your money, enjoy your screen the way the engineers intended it to be experienced, and stop living in fear of phantom scratches that probably won't even happen. But if you do decide to go naked, I'm talking about a phone screen, right? A phone screen naked. I mean, just remember, use a case with raised edges. That little lip around your screen is honestly doing more to protect your phone than any screen protector ever could. Now, if this video saved you money or made you second guess that Amazon cart, then hit that like button, subscribe for more tech takes that might be slightly controversial but are definitely honest. And hey, drop a comment. Are you team screen protector or team raw dog? Let's fight about it in the comments. I'll catch you in the next one, folks.